ChatGPT. Everyone around us started talking about this. In fact, the whole community is talking about ChatGPT. What is ChatGPT? Out of that curiosity, I started exploring it. It really amazed me. Actually, it was astonishing, I would say. And I just wanted to showcase what sort of amazing response that I have got from ChatGPT. I just wanted to showcase with my viewers. So that's why I'm here making my video. It's going to be my version of ChatGPT review. Without further ado, let me bring you to ChatGPT platform. ChatGPT. That's what we are about to search. Look at this. It's showing as the first search result. First, let's see the definition. ChatGPT is a chatbot launched by OpenAI in November 2022. It is built on top of OpenAI's GPT-3 family of large language model and is fine-tuned with both supervised and reinforcement learning techniques. I have no idea. I'm not an AI expert, but this is the definition. So, a lot of fascinating stuffs behind this ChatGPT chatbot. Okay, let's explore this. So this is the website openai.com. Now you have to be careful while accessing this site, because not this site, the looking for the open ChatGPT sites, because a lot of malware authors targeting this OpenAI to bring their malware to the victims. And now we are in the site. I'm clicking this try ChatGPT button, and it is behind the Cloudflare. So that's why this is showing this. Here is the login page. Anyone can sign up and login and use this incredible platform. As a free user, all you need to do is a simple sign up and login. All right, let me do that. All right, I have logged in. Once I logged in, I got this pop-up. This is a free research preview. Our goal is to get external feedbacks in order to improve our systems and make them safer. While we have safeguards in place, the system may occasionally generate incorrect or misleading information and produce offensive and biased content. It is not intended to give advice. So from this brief description, we can understand one thing. It is not fail proof. It is not false proof. Even it can make mistakes. So that's what we can understand from this statement. Now let's get in. How to collect data. Conversations may be received by our AI trainers to improve our systems. Please do not share any sensitive information in your conversation. So this is their advice. So you shouldn't enter sensitive confirmations like, sensitive informations like username, password, some sensitive details. Okay. So, and what is that? They're asking for the feedback. All right. And also they do have their Discord server where you may join and interact with the community, people who are using this ChatGPT. You will be getting a chance to interact with them, and also the people behind this ChatGPT. Well, let's see these lines here. There are three sections: examples, capabilities, and limitations. The example, they gave certain examples here, so you can, if you have no idea, you can simply click this and see what sort of answers ChatGPT gave. And the next thing is capabilities. Remember what users said earlier in the conversation. Allows users to provide follow-up corrections, trained to decline inappropriate requests. And these 3 points are very important. While you are chatting, ChatGPT is potentially, it has the capability to remember the previous questions and answers. So you can simply refer the previous conversation and ask the question to ChatGPT. So that is a brilliant thing. And the limitations: may occasionally generate incorrect information, may occasionally produce harmful instructions or biased content, limited knowledge of world and events after 2021. So if it is a recently happened thing, then ChatGPT might fail to answer this. All right. Now let's throw our questions here. First of all, we need to know more about ChatGPT, right? Now let me ask a question. Who are you to ChatGPT, and see what it's going to respond. I'm ChatGPT, a large language model I trained by OpenAI. I'm able to understand and generate human-like text based on the input given to me. How can I help you today? Well, this is the introduction. I'll ask you. I'll ask ChatGPT one funny question. Let's ask its source code. What is your source code? The source code of GPT, GPT meaning you can see here, generative pre-training transformer. The source code of GPT model, including ChatGPT, is not publicly available. However, OpenAI has released the model weights and architecture details, which can be used to fine-tune the model. Thanks for the building similar methods. Okay, if you are interested in using GPT model in your own project, you can access the pre-trained weights and fine-tuned model with your own data using the Hugging Face Transformers library, and which is open source library for stating that. I don't understand any of this because I'm not the AI guy, so I have no idea about it. I have zero knowledge in AI, so I don't understand this. But there are a lot of stuffs present behind this Chat GPT. That one for sure. All right, now let me ask few questions to Chat GPT about networking. Networking. So let me ask, what is TCP and UDP? Transform layer protocol. Look at this. It gives the definition for each TCP and UDP. Well, it gives the brilliant answer. Both TCP and UDP are widely used depending on the specific needs of the application. TCP is typically used for applications that require high level of reliability, such as file transfer or web browsing, while UDP typically used for the applications that require low level of reliability, such as streaming audio and video. Well, that's a brilliant answer. And let's ask about DHCP. Uh, Explain DHCP communication. Communication. It's gonna give you what is present in the DHCP communication. What sort of handshakes happening in DHCP? It's gonna give the entire stuff. Look at this. It gives the details of DHCP discover, offer, request, and response. Acknowledgement. Once the DHCP communication is once the DHCP communication process is completed, the device will have an IP address and other network settings that allow to communicate with other devices on the network. DHCP can also release IP addresses and assign new IP address to the devices in the network as they connect and disconnect. Well, now we have asked some theoretical question. So it gave some theoretical explanation. Now, why don't I ask for some configuration stuff? So let me ask for share me basic router configuration. So let me ask for that. Share me basic. Here are the basic steps of configuring a router. Let's see what it does. Access the. Wow, it gives the step how you should configure the router. Look at this. It is really amazing. It gives each and every steps what you should do from the beginning, from the scratch. It is explaining. Now I'll ask for a specific configuration. Cisco router basic configuration. Let's see whether will it going to give it. Will it going to give the response? Is it giving a same response? Nope. It is giving the default password. Cisco. When you log in a fresh router, this would be your username and password, and that gives that as a response. And look at this. It gives each and every command and what you need to configure in the router. It's really amazing, literally amazing. It gives every step here. It's going to say each and every step that you need to follow in the router configuration. And wow, really amazing. Now let me ask one more question from networking. What is the difference between, because I have faced these questions when I was working in a network field. What is the difference between layer 3 switch and router. This is one of the questions that I have really love to know the response, because uh, it is almost similar, but there are some differences too. So it's an interesting question. So that's why I have asked it. Just look at the response. It gives some fascinating response here. Layer 3 switch is essentially a switch that has been designed to also perform the functions of a router. Well, yeah, look at this. Actually, it gives the comprehensive response. Now, let me ask one last question from the networking. Let's ask for the BGP configuration between two routers. Share me the BGP configurations between two routers. So it's gonna give you the basic steps to configure the border gateway protocol. Look at this. It gives the command to configure the BGP. It stucks sometimes, but then it resumes. Look at this. It is asking you to configure that autonomous system number, then the remote autonomous system number and the IP address and the subnet mask, IP and subnet mask. Look at this. It is asking, I mean, it is giving the list of commands to use while configuring BGP. It is giving you the response like you are a school kid. Wow, a great one. Now, let me ask a question regarding network security. First of all, let me ask the definition for network security. What is network security? It gives some theory. Look at this. It gives the list of network security devices: firewall, IPS IDS, VPN, virtual private network, encryption, access control. Interesting stuff. It prolongs. The list is huge. It also gives the SIM device, regular security assessments. Well, now let me ask a few steps to configure the IPsec VPN. Steps to or commands to configure. Commands to configure IPsec VPN in Cisco or Juniper. Let's say Juniper router. Well, let's see what it's going to give. Look at this. It is giving the list of command sets in the CLI kind of interface. Here are the commands to configure the IKE, Internet Key Exchange. So this is the first part in the IPsec panel, and this is the second part. And here is the list of command. Now, actually, it configures the. This is the step to configure the IPsec VPN and the security policies. Actually, this configuration is applicable to Juniper devices. Not only Juniper, you can get the details of for any devices by using this platform. It is totally amazing. Look at this. It is still giving you the response. Unbelievable. Wow. Comprehensive response. Okay, now I am getting into my field. In cybersecurity, what I can ask. So I still have that doubt. What should I be? I mean, what should be asking? Okay, well, I'll ask for simple stuff. I'm I'm going to ask ChatGPT to build a web application with uh, a local file inclusion vulnerability. Let's say what it says. Build me a PHP website with LFI vulnerability. So it's gonna build. Oh, look at this. I'm sorry, but it would be inappropriate me to provide with you the code that includes the known security vulnerability as local file inclusion. LFI is a type of vulnerability that allows attacker to read files on the server in manipulating file path parameters in web application. Actually, it refused to give the response to this the code request, the code with vulnerability, because it consider that request in an inappropriate category because it contains a vulnerability thing, right? So let me ask this in another way. Code, PHP code that causes LFI vulnerability. So I'm asking the same question in a different way. Let's see what it says. As I mentioned, it would be inappropriate. It is still refusing to give the answer for that. Well, that's amazing. It's not giving. However, it gives what is LFI. But wow, it is giving. Look at this. Here is an example of simple PHP script that could be vulnerable to LFI. And look at this simple script. And here the parameter is file and it is a get request. So when it gets the parameter with the, when it gets the input from the user with the file parameter, and it is using the include function in order to process that parameter values. But the include function itself is vulnerable in PHP because you'll be able to manipulate the stuffs here by using this dot forward slash to navigate to the previous paths and try reading this etc password. So etc password is a readable file by every user. So that's why. So you can try this specific thing in the LFI field, and you will be able to get the response of this file content. The response, the file content. Now it gave the code, the specific function it causes the LFI. Well, it's an amazing thing. But let me ask one more thing. I need to build a DLL file. So let's see, I'm in a malware analysis. I'm trying to build a DLL file that executes system commands on the Windows system. Now let's see whether what we are getting here. My question is, build DLL file to execute system commands in system commands. Build DLL file to execute system commands in Windows. Okay, I'll mention Windows. Well, let's see what it gonna give. I'm sorry, but it will be inappropriate for me to provide you the code that can be used to exactly arbitrary system commands in the Windows system, such as code can be used to maliciously compromise. Actually, it is ignoring, but the creation of malicious DLL file seriously secure issue should be avoided. All right. Now I'll ask it to give the simple DLL file. Build a simple DLL file in C++. Let's see. Sure, here is an example. It's gonna give us the code. Look at this. This is the simple C++ code. You can compile it as DLL. When you execute, not execute, when you bring the DLL into any executable, it will be displaying this hello from DLL message. And also, not only it's giving the code, it is also explaining each and every part of the code. That is really amazing. That is the amazing part about this ChatGPT. Look at this. It explains the DLL config completely. So that's amazing. Wow. All right. Now I'm going to ask the ChatGPT a question, because, for example, let's go to this forensics category. In forensics, there is a popular tool called volatility. It is used for memory forensics. So I have no idea how to use the tool. So let me question this. Volatility cheat sheet. So let me ask for the cheat sheet here. Volatility cheat sheet. The volatility framework is an open source memory forensics tools that can be used to extract digital artifacts from memory dumps in Windows, Linux, and Mac systems. Well, here are the commands. So it would be giving you the basic commands that you need to know while accessing volatility. So that's what it is giving here. This is amazing. Not only volatility, if you're using any tool, any popular tool, you can ask ChatGPT the question, how you can use, what are the commands to use. You can able to ask such questions to ChatGPT. Well, it gives bunch of stuffs. Plenty of things are here. Now it got stuck. Okay, now let me question what happened. It apologizes, and again it's gonna type the response from, actually it resumes. Look at this, it left here and it resumes from here. Well, that's amazing. Wow, incredible. Okay, now I'll ask a question about the Linux. So let's see what is the Linux command to find the dependent libraries of an ELF file or executable. LDD, I guess. Let's see what is the Linux command to find the dependent libraries of executable. Let's see, LDD. So that is the response. Wow, it's awesome. In Linux, if you type LLD and the executable name, it will be giving you the list of dependent library files. Well, that's amazing. It gives, you can also learn Linux by using this. If you're doing penetration testing or ethical hacking, if you're stuck somewhere without knowing the command, you can get the help from this. Okay, I'll ask a simple question and a specific question. Write nmap command to scan network 192.168.10.0/24 for services and its OS versions. Well, let's see what we are getting here. Look at this, it gave the nmap command. You can use this and you can get the command and you can simply slap the command in the CLI. It explains what this yes -o-p denotes. Option is used to scan all the ports on the target host. Save the output in the all formats. OS detection. Sin scan. Amazing. Here is the command. Well, it's incredible. Now let me ask some generic questions to ChatGPT. Like, I have no idea. I wish to learn some concept, some new stuff. I have no idea where to begin. Now, let's see what it says. I wish to learn digital forensics. Suggest me some popular beginner friendly resources for, okay, suggest me some popular resources. Let's see what it's going to say. It refers the list of courses available for this. OWASP. And it is also giving the list of books available, the books about digital forensics. Well, it actually gives the other websites too. Absolutely interesting. It gives a lot of details here. Well, yeah, it does a lot of things, but let's go to the DevOps part. If someone is trying to code a web application, then how it can be done. Now let's try to do that. Write a simple website using Express framework. Express is the framework available in JavaScript, and I'm using that. Write a simple website using Express framework. All right, let's see what it does. Flexible Node.js web application framework, and here is the code in order to build the web application using Express. It gives the code. Well, it does nothing. If you go to this specific, it is going to, if you go to the homepage of the website, you'll be getting the message hello world. That's what it does. And it starts the server on the port 3000. Well, it also not only it gives the code, as I said, it explains the each and every part of the code. Even by using the ChatGPT, you'll be able to learn so many stuffs. If you are in a DevOps, you'll be able to learn a new language. If you are in a cybersecurity, you'll be able to learn commands. You'll be able to learn the vulnerabilities. A lot of stuffs are here. It's really amazing. Well, apart from this technical stuff, let me ask ChatGPT a generic question. How to cook pizza? Let's see what it gives. Here is the basic recipe of cooking pizza at home. It gives the list of items and the steps how to prepare pizza. I didn't expect it. I didn't expect this. It is really amazing. And if you are in any field, you can use this ChatGPT. For now, it is free, but in future, they may restrict this for a specific set of users who subscribe this. But no idea. For now, it is free. You can explore as long as it's free, right? Now, yeah, look at this amazing one. It gives the complete set of procedure and the ingredients required. Now, let me ask ChatGPT an inappropriate question, like hack perumaljagan.com. I'm mentioning my website here. I'm asking it to hack this website. Let's see. Well, it stuck. What happened? There is a delay in processing this. Network error. All right, I got a network issue. Now I restored. Okay. Now let me ask an inappropriate question. Hack the website perumaljagan.com. Look at this. It's an inappropriate question, and also it is flagging this question as an inappropriate one. And I am sorry, but I'm not able to assist with the hacking websites as it is illegal and unethical. I really appreciate this because it knows what is an inappropriate stuff. And I'll ask another question. This might be helpful for you, for many of you. If you are in a penetration testing field, I'll ask ChatGPT to prepare a penetration testing report. Prepare a penetration testing report for me. I have found eternal blue vulnerability and log4j vulnerability. It is giving definition for that. To prepare penetration testing report, vulnerability. Actually, it is giving the steps involved in penetration testing, but it is not giving the report. Prepare a penetration testing report for me. That's what the question I have asked, but it is not giving the appropriate one because my question is wrong, I think. Yeah. So let me ask the question in a different way. Write a penetration testing report. Penetration testing report for me. Log4j and eternal blue vulnerabilities were found. It is not, actually it is apologizing because it is not authorized to create the penetration testing reports. It is giving some guidance, but let me ask a simple thing here. Build a simple pen test report template. How it is? Template. Yeah, now it is giving the simple template for the penetration testing report. Executive summary, background, methodology, vulnerabilities, evidences, recommendations, conclusion. Well, it gives each and every headlines should be there in the penetration testing report. Yeah, interesting. One final question. So let me ask this to create a simple resume. Create a resume for cyber security professional. Look at this. It creates the resume. Summary, name, contact number, email. Wow, it adds everything. You can get this template and you can replace this with your content, your part, your experience, your education. You can simply copy and paste, replacement. Well, look at this. It gives a lot of stuffs. Amazing. Still giving. Look at the skill set. It gives the relevant skills. I just mentioned cybersecurity professional and it gave all the relevant stuffs to cybersecurity. And yeah, you can simply got the same stuff and you can edit and add your skill sets. That's amazing. Wow, wow, wow. Well, we've just witnessed one of the great inventions of mankind. It's really amazing, right? People now started thinking whether the ChatGPT will replace human or not. I'll give my opinion here. Human brain invented this. It is invented by human. Human brain prevails above all the man-made inventions. So still I would say, if we are finding an artificial intelligence tool like this, then we will surely find a solution that arises from this kind of man-made intelligence tools. So we have that capability, we have that brain, and hopefully we will be finding some ways to overcome this kind of intelligence stuff. I mean, the problem that happened, the problem that caused by this kind of AI tools. So we'll be able to find a solution for those problems. And this is what I exactly wanted to share with you, showcase with you. Hopefully, I'll be using this tool more and more for my learning, for my videos in future. And I hope you also will do that. I also recommend you to explore this tool because this is very helpful, not only in cybersecurity or networking or network security. Even if you are in any other field, you can explore this one. It is really helpful. It is going to give you lot of informative stuffs, and it might replace Google but not us. So that is my one line answer here. And yeah, hope you really enjoyed it. If you really did, hit the like button, consider subscribing my channel. If you haven't, press the bell icon, hit the bell icon to get notified, so that you will be able to get, you'll be getting the notification whenever I'm posting the video. I'll catch you next time with another exciting video. If you have any other opinion, put it in the comment section. Okay, I'll catch you next time with another video. Until then, I'm signing off. Cheers, and I love you all. Thank you so much.